The next speaker, Mr. KRISHNA Jaiswal, the Honorable Consulate, Republic of Maldives in Kolkata, West Bengal. So we'd like to hear from you, sir. If you can please come onto the stage and enlighten the students and make this seminar a huge success with your presence.
So my hello and salam to all of you, the young students, and to the teachers, the faculty members of GNIHM, the distinguished guests on the dais. And as the Honorary Consul of the Republic of Maldives, I have been invited to a lot of venues and am I audible? So, now am I audible and you can understand me? That is important. Otherwise it is just an echo. So, I've been invited to a lot of organizations and institutions as a motivational speaker. But I feel I can already see a lot of sparkle in the eyes of the youngsters here, the students particularly, because the hall here is little warm, if I am not mistaken. But I can feel a lot of them are sweating, but they are smiling. I have always felt, when you talk about hospitality sector, about tourism, about joining a hotel, the most pivotal thing, although it is taken for a fact that I am not a professor, otherwise you would have seen me teaching you guys in the classes. But beyond those teachings and those books and the academics, the most important pivotal thing that you need to learn in hospitality sector is to smile. It is a very simple thing. This guy here, what is a good name? Sanket. And there was one more guy here who asked question. What's your name? I don't know your name. Now I know. You're not wearing a fancy suit as of now, but still you sparkled. You had a question. That sparkle didn't come out of your beautiful tie or your nice haircut. It came just because of the smile. Believe me, even if the best of the world's, although I don't drink, but if the best of the world's champagne is being served, and it is served with a frown, believe me, it will not taste good. And even a glass of water, just like a welcome drink in a lot of hotels we go, if that is served with a beautiful, simple smile, that works magic. So in hospitality sector, just remember, see, we are human beings. Some days a little heavy, we may have a leg pain or a tummy pain or a headache. I'm talking when you're professional, when you have joined a hotel, when you have joined a resort, because I represent a country which is the best tourism destination in the world. We have won the world's leading destination award for 3 consecutive years. This 2020, 21, 22. And still we are chasing because sky is the limit. We don't want to go complacent. So let me tell you, when we go to hotels, even in Maldives there was this young guy. I said, are you having temperature? You can see things through the eyes, when you see people, you can see. So I told him, if you're not feeling good, take a break. Don't pull it. Sometimes what happens, if you're not feeling good, you should take a break. Because that day maybe you cannot perform good, but don't question your future, That smile, when it works magic, when it is real smile. If you grin or if you make an artificial smile, you can make that, you can understand. So in hospitality sector, that simple smile is very important. And one more thing I tell you, we all are chasing only one thing in our life, whether you accept it or not. The only one thing that we are chasing is, can anybody answer what are we chasing in life? We all are professionals, you're learning students, I'm also a businessman. You're chasing money? Okay. What else? Peace. Oh, we have a global leader also here. Okay. Of course, it's a good answer. And satisfaction. Oh, we have a Nirvana Guru also. And what else? Yes. Success. You know, whatever you do, we look for global peace, we look for education, we look for money. These are thus just nomenclatures, these are words. But deep within, we all are looking for success. Now the next question is, what is success? You think money is success? Who thinks money is success? Can I have that person on stage? Who thinks? No, it's a right answer. It's a right answer. So if a person has given a right answer, we should call that person on stage. Who thinks money is success? You know, on a serious note, I tell you, money no doubt is success. No doubt. But if you don't have the perfection of chasing it right, you know, I come from a business fraternity. My grandfather donated, if you know, the Jaiswal hospital in Havra was donated by my grandfather to the government of West Bengal. That's a TL Jaiswal hospital. And TL Jaiswal is my grandfather's mom's name. So we have Dharamshala, we have orphanages, schools, free school. I am in touch with 260 children on daily basis. But only thing I don't own is a 5-star hotel because I'm designed like that. If I make more money, I'll charity. But I tell you, in business fraternity, even before you become successful, you can have money. You know, if money only is success, then we can put a collateral and we can take a loan, we have money. I know a lot of people who use this money, you know, when you take a loan, that is a capital. But capital is not your profit. But I know a lot of people I can't take the name, they buy Porsche and Ferrari with that money. I mean, this is a capital. Money is a milestone in success. Success is just the fabric of happiness. At this moment in GNIHM, the ones who are happy about their education, the success has started. You know, it's nothing about those millions and billions. I would love to make billions. I'm not saying I don't like that. But right now, the ones who are happy studying here, because this is a brilliant institution, the ones who are happy now, the success has started, you know. Don't postpone your success. This is success. You're sitting here, despite those areas little warm, you're smiling. I can see success. I don't know what is the problem with you guys. You know, success, you must have heard it many a times, is not a destination. It's a journey. And in that success, you will have failures. With God's grace, I have not failed in any class. But if somebody has failed, there's no problem. That if you stop, you know, when you fall, when you fail, if you stop, that is failure. But if you fall and you still walk, you move, take help of your friends, and you move ahead, that is success. Money is a milestone. I'm not saying money, you can never undermine. All my suits and mobile and everything I have to pay. You have to pay for that. But if you just blindly chase money, then that will never keep you satisfied. You know, I gave a small example here. And which is your favorite phone? Like, can I have 3 people standing? Maybe a girl child here. Can you stand? Yeah. What is your favorite mobile phone? Samsung. Samsung. Okay. Anybody else here? What's your favorite mobile phone? You don't like phones? What is your favorite mobile phone? iPhone. Okay. Anybody else? Any other brand? Okay, so the idea here is, I should not take the names, but the idea here is, if you define that this particular mobile phone, the moment I own it, I will be very happy. If you buy that dream phone, will you be happy? If you buy that dream phone, you'll be happy? Very happy. And you buy that, you know. But believe me, the moment you buy, you know, this is a story I say. Can I speak a few more minutes? Yeah. This is a story where we had three friends, Mr. A, B and C, or Madam A, B and C, because it's an era of gender equality, so A, B and C. So A was chasing a mobile phone, very costly mobile phone, and the moment he got hired in the company, the very first thing he did is on EMI he took the mobile phone. So now, the moment he comes out of that showroom, I'm not taking name because I'm a Samsung guy, many people may be iPhone. So, Samsung guy means I like the phone, mobile, I don't work for Samsung. So, this guy, the moment he's the happiest person in the face of the earth, the moment he bought that mobile. So, the moment he's going to leave the showroom, he sees his friend. And the friend is holding a better model of that mobile phone in his hand with a new motorcycle. Now believe me, at that very moment, he felt this mobile is not good. He was dreaming for that mobile for many years. And then suddenly Mr. C, the third friend, comes. He is in a motor car. So A is sad, B is depressed, and C is also looking sad. Can you believe? C is also sad. So both of them ask C, I bought the dream mobile, he bought the motorcycle, you are driving a Mercedes Benz, if I may take it may be Audi, BMW. You are looking sad? No, I am just the valet. I'm parking the car, not my car. If you associate your happiness with commodities, believe me, you will never be happy, because in today's world, every 6 months, if I'm not mistaken, a new model of mobile phone comes. Don't link your happiness so very bluntly on commodities. These are part and parcel of success. When you study good, when you get a good job, these are perquisites. It will come. Today you feel it is luxury. When you are very dedicated, sincerely working for your job, then you will feel it feels just like peanut. You know peanut? If you have 5 peanut, one falls down, you're not going to pick it up. You'll take 10 more peanut and eat. So it is just the success. And I said success is a perception, If you're content with whatever you have, you're successful. So give your sincere best to whatever you're doing. Number one. And as one of the gentlemen here, I'm sorry I am not remembering the name, the honorable distinguished speaker before me, he's asserted this point, that give your best. Like if you're cooking something and your time is over, don't stop cooking. Don't take it as a duty, In a long run, if you are dedicated to something, good creation, magic, success, it takes time. If you do something again and again and again and again and again, that is going to be a journey of success. But if it happens, suddenly one day the lady luck smiles and you make a good pastry and everybody appreciates that, and actually you have just downloaded and copied it from Google, or you have taken a recipe of your friend, that's a fluke. That is not success. Learn, as the gentleman here asserted, it's a teamwork. In this world we need people. Nothing can happen alone. Believe me, even the richest man possible on the world, if we ask that person to sit in his office alone and disconnect everything, remove all the staff, I think his empire is going to, the empire is going to collapse in a month. So, gel in with your friends. You need people. You need your friends. Be supportive. But one thing you remember, that confidence, I personally believe, is one of the most important thing which can stand parallel to your qualification. Can you imagine a very highly qualified doctor or a highly qualified engineer or a nuclear scientist or a lawyer doesn't have confidence? Then you will not perform. You will just shy off. So one secret I tell you here today, although in many occasions I should have charged 4-5 lakh rupees for this secret, but I'm not charging. Very important secret that I have felt. If you are confident, like I could feel, this is not a speech, we are just sharing like friends. The moment you were asked to ask question for the first time when the speaker was here, nobody was coming up. But believe me, each one of you had that inquisition to ask something. Break that. If you are confident, show confidence. And if you are not confident, then fake. This lady has done a lot of Googling. Yeah. The difference between real confidence and artificial confidence is only secret to you. Nobody knows it. Just act confident. But remember, when you act something over and over and over and again, it is going to be emulated in your system. So I believe there are 4 C's that I believe in life, that I believe are very, very pivotal. Is number 1 is confidence. Number 2 is character. Since you are young children, so I don't want to go a lot of devil in detail. It's a Google era. Search what is character and the real character and hold on to your character. If there is some issue, please put some curd. I heard in cookery, if the salt is more, you add curd, is it? You add curd? So if there is some problem with the C called character, add some curd but balance it. In long run, that is very important. So 1 is confidence, 1 is character. Number 3 is compassion. Can anybody tell me what is compassion? What is compassion? This much confidence is, you can enact this confidence. What is compassion? By passion. Okay. Anybody else? Desire is compassion. You did some wrong Googling. What is compassion?
Affection towards others.
Yes. If I am having a knee pain right now, I should feel bad about it. But if I understand that you are also, somebody else is having a knee pain, I should equally feel bad. That is compassion. Compassion is selflessness. So compassion. So confidence, character, compassion. What should be the 4th C? Anybody else? Which should be the 4th C? Sorry? Communication. If you don't communicate, you have the answer, you have the question, you have the caliber, you have the confidence, you have the character, but at the end of the day, you don't communicate. How will people know that you have a genius within you if you don't speak out? So do mirror talking. Do you know what is mirror talking? Yeah, so you speak to yourself. See what are the weaknesses. Believe me, each person in this whole world has some weakness. And the ones who have become the world winner have enacted confidence, because we have our shortcomings. We have our shortcomings. Each one of us, we are human beings. Nobody is made perfect. So we have to, gel in, take a teamwork. And I don't want to pull it very long, but one short story I would like to share. Do I have few more minutes? So there was a donkey who was very young at very young age, but he always aspired to become a horse. A donkey, and he aspired to become a horse. But in a childhood days, when he was lost, he was swapped with a horse family. There was a horse family and a donkey family. So the horse got swapped in a donkey. Swapping, the horse got swapped in a donkey family and a donkey got swapped in a horse family. So when they grew up, the horse started thinking like a donkey. and the donkey started thinking like a horse. So when there was a race, when there was a race between the donkey and horse, the donkey actually lost the race. But by the spirit, the horse won the race. But it didn't have the confidence that it has won the race, because he was with the donkeys. Choose good friends, the company that you have. Even being a horse, it will sound little blunt if I use the word friend. Some friends are donkey, because I'm not in college anymore. But if you have this much of prudence to understand that this person is of my frequency or little low. If somebody is below, try to help, but don't gel in. If you spend more and more time with donkeys. See, I have lot of respect for donkey. Don't think that I am undermining. They can lift lot of weight. But when it comes to winning race, you have to be a horse. So, if you want to win race, select your friends very, very judgmentally, very judiciously. Just for the sake of watching movie or eating some chips and popcorn, no problem. Use that donkey, not a problem. But in the long run, don't do that. So one question I would like to ask. If there is a horse race, who wins the race? I'm sorry, I have to wipe my sweat. Who wins the race? If there is a horse race, suppose there is a horse race going on. Now, who thinks the jockey wins the race? Let me see you. Intelligent answer. Can we have a round of applause for him? So in this race, we remove the horse. Will the jockey win the race?
No, sir.
So you said the jockey will win the race. In the race, if I remove he said he's an intelligent guy. What is your name?
So my name is Ayan.
Zayan, very good.
No, so sir,
Ayan, sorry. I'm getting aged. I'm 47. If the jockey wins the race, why don't we remove the horse? Let the jockey run. It's always the team effort. Your answer is right. But you have to understand, nothing in the world can be achieved alone. You need a team. The jockey needs a good horse. If the jockey is world's best jockey, and you give him a donkey, if the horse is world's best race winning horse, and you remove the jockey, you know what will happen? If there is a race going on, there is a horse, you remove the jockey, what will happen? Sorry, come, get up. Run and run, okay. What will the horse do? I tell you, the moment you remove the jockey from the horse is not bothered about the trophy. He wants grass. If you remove the jockey, he will go and eat grass. That is the mindset of a horse. The moment you remove the jockey, the horse will go and eat grass. Don't be, that is the way it is born. That is the way it is inculcated. In your life, when I talk about this jockey and horse, you guys, take it in a positive sense, you guys are the horses. And your teachers, professors, your parents are the jockeys. This is a team effort. Listen to them, learn, use your brain, use your conscience. I'm not saying follow anything blindly. Listen to everybody, use your conscience, and if you don't have that, take guidance of your parents. But remember, each and every horse needs a jockey, and each and every jockey needs a horse. Otherwise, there is no horse racing. It is a donkey running, And one more thing I tell you. Have you heard about stallions? What is a stallion? It's a jungli ghoga, the forest horse. Who has more power, the stallion or a racehorse? See? Stallion has raw power. But if you put stallion in the race, you know what will happen? It will just create destruction. Because It is non-harness power. Non-harness power is they go berserk, crazy. You have to channelize. You all have that stallion in you. You have the trainers. Take the training. Channelize your that rawness into the positive, focused energy. And then you become, I don't know why the mic is kissing me so much. And then you become the race winning horse. You need support. But then remember, the most pivotal thing for you are those 4C. Can anybody say the 4C? Yeah. You wrote it down. You sit down. I could have written and brought my speech.
It's first one is confidence, and the second one is character. The third one is compassion, and the fourth one is communication.
So this 4C, I'm sorry, you should have written it down because your age I used to write it down, so you're right. You remember these things and remember one thing. If you think only raw power is your target, then believe me, you will always remain a stallion, but you will never win a race. If you want to win a race, channelize your energy, get education, have confidence, make good friends, and one more thing, stay away from donkeys. That is very important. And as a consul of the Republic of Maldives, I take this opportunity to express my salam to not only the distinguished gentlemen on the dais, the faculty members, the teachers, my lovely sisters here, the students, all of you. Can we have a round of applause for all of you? Yeah. Just remember, as the Consul of the Republic of Maldives, my contact details, although I'm not carrying so many cards, but whoever I have shared, you can, spread it around. Even in future, if you need any help, because in one of the occasion, I'll take 2 more minutes. There was this young guy in Taj Hotel, since we have a chef here, so I'll change, it could have been Oberoi also because we have one of the chef here. This young boy was serving tea. So I told him, the sparkle in your eye doesn't match your job. He said, no sir, I'm an intern. This was like 15 years back. So that time my dad was the Consul General of Maldives. So I had a card as a Chief Executive Officer. So I gave a card to him. I am not saying I did anything. Today he is GM in one of the resort in Maldives. So dream big. I don't want to copy words of people, but dream when your eyes are open also, when you are studying, when you are working, and when you are, chasing something. But remember, if you keep the donkeys away, then the dream will turn into reality. And if you keep gelling in with your donkeys, I'm sorry, then the GM post will be taken by somebody else. So my communication details are there. Welcome to you all to visit Maldives for vacation also, for job also. And you are welcome to write to me once you complete your this. I would love to help you all. And finally, I believe it's all about destiny. There is a reason I am here. Otherwise, I had so many invitations, but somehow I was invited. Who knows? There are a lot of people who may be becoming GM in 10 years. Take care. Thank you very much.